a food prep video for you. So I've got all my stuff out, just like if you were doing it fresh. These are going to be meals that'll be shelf stable if I don't eat them right away. But it was such a big hit for me, and I shared my little cup of soups that I'm going to do some more. I want to do cup of soup. I want to do meals in a jar, and I'm actually going to do a little dish in here. So that being said, I've got a couple of ideas. All right. Anyway, it couldn't be simpler. You can always, always, always take healthy, nutritious meals without wasting. So I'm using a lot of my Thrive stuff, and I'm not going to be wasting a darn thing. If I only need a tablespoon of something, I only need a tablespoon, right? But it's all going to be ready to go. So I'll have a week's worth of lunches or dinners all ready. I don't have to do anything. I've still got a couple of those cup of soups at work. I am going to take some of my little mini pasta because it didn't have much pasta in it. To be really, really honest, it really didn't. So we're going to do it all from using Thrive and some help from the grocery store with the mini pasta. And yeah, we'll be good to go. Okay, that being said, let me get all the ingredients together. I'll bring you in close and you can watch how I do this. Super easy. Doesn't take any time at all. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to give a shout out to my girl Jenny Goff over at Jenny Goff's channel. She just did some meals like this, and she did a zuppa toscana, and so I'm gonna do the same. We had talked about it, so mine will be a little bit different. So it's a potato and sausage soup. So I'm gonna do a little over 1/4 of a cup of the freeze-dried diced tomatoes. And I like my soup full of stuff. So I'm gonna get it full of stuff. Okay, and then I've got the sausage crumbles, or the sausage, and I love this sausage. It's wonderful. So I'm gonna do a 1/4 cup, a little bit, about the same, 50-50 on the sausage. I need onion. Where's my onion? Okay, I've got onion in my modular mates from Tupperware because it's stuff that I use all the time. And I don't need quite that much, so I'm going to say a healthy tablespoon. Oh man, those onions smell good. They're so full of flavor. Probably the most flavorful, delicious. I actually am going to go against the grain here. I'm going to add some mushrooms, just a little bit. I only need a little bit, but I love Thrive mushrooms. About a tablespoon of mushrooms. We need kale because that's in there, right? And chicken bouillon. So because this is going to have roughly 2 cups of water, I'm going to go ahead and add. Where's my chicken bouillon? There we go. This is Knorr's chicken bouillon. I want to add a heaping teaspoon. And because there's going to be salt coming from other spices, I want to go ahead and do that. So I've got some Parmesan cheese. We're going to add a little bit of that. And you could have a little container on the side to top it with some fresh grated Parm. If you wanted to. I actually have some in the fridge, so I will probably do that. I'll get one of these little smaller cups and just throw that in there. We're going to do a little bit of Chef's Choice, and not much. This stuff goes a long way. A couple shakes. Yeah, Chef's Choice. Very good, very flavorful. And I want a little bit of, I love bruschetta seasoning. It's a little bit of Italian. It's so good. Absolutely wonderful. And of course, you can't forget garlic, right? So we're going to add our minced freeze-dried garlic. About a 1/2 teaspoon because I like garlic. And then because this is a creamy soup, it's usually done with finished off with heavy cream. We're going to add some milk. I've got 2 tablespoons of dried milk. And all I'm going to do now, that soup is done. Maybe a little bit of black pepper. Let's do some, because I do like black pepper. And I don't always have it at work. I try to have a little container of seasonings with me at work, like salt, pepper, garlic. But that's one lunch already done. A delicious, creamy zuppa toscana. All I have to do is add hot water, leave it set for, so what I will do, I'll probably go to the break room, add hot water, and leave it sit and for 10-15 minutes so the sausage can refresh, because the sausage takes a little bit longer than the potatoes or the other stuff. You know what I forgot? I forgot the kale. Can't have that. I'm like, where's the green? So kale. This is Thrive's kale. I like a lot. You can use the Thrive spinach as well, but 2 tablespoons of kale. And now we're done. All right, we've got a healthy soup that is shelf stable, ready to go, okay? If you wanted to fill this container, you could then make a serving for 2 people or 3 people even, because really you're gonna get 2 cups of soup here out of this. I absolutely am so excited. So, all right, fill that with water, hot water, and you're good to go. Okay, next I'm going to make, and I'm super excited about this one because it includes cheese and milk and seasonings, but I'm gonna make a mac and cheese. What? Yes, I am. A little macaroni and cheese cup. You see them in the grocery store, right? Little cups of mac and cheese. So I'm gonna make my own. And it's gonna be super simple. Okay, so let's get a little mini pasta, right? I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons. We'll do, because that's only going to amount to 6 tablespoons when it's done. So we'll say 4 tablespoons because it'll double in size, remember? Okay. Now, oh, I forgot. I need mustard powder. You got to have mustard powder if you're going to do any kind of mac and cheese, right? Okay. So mustard powder, whoops. Let's do a little bit of that. I can't get that in there. About a half a teaspoon maybe. I love mustard, so okay. We need milk, right? And I'm gonna bring a little container of butter. I don't have the freeze-dried butter, and I want some fat in here, so but I'll bring a little bit of butter. And then we need the cheese sauce, which I haven't opened this yet, so I'm gonna open that and toss the lid, recycle. We need cheese sauce. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of cheese sauce. I need some Chef's Choice, again, seasoning. We'll do about 3 or 4 shakes of that right there. And now I need pepper, but what am I missing? Oh, I'm missing actual cheese. What? Yes. So Thrive has not just the cheese sauce, but they have grated cheddar cheese, Parmesan, mozzarella, all kinds of cheese. And I am going to fill the container because this is going to be a cheesy mac and cheese. So 3 tablespoons of that, and we're good to go. My little cup of macaroni and cheese is now done. That only takes a few minutes to actually come together, so you don't need to rehydrate it too well in advance. The cheese probably takes the longest, and a little bit of pepper. Let me grab that. I'm just going to grab my easy container. Pepper. I love pepper. And a little bit of salt, even though that has salt in it. There we go. So now get the lid on that. That's lunch number 2. Ooh, and I'm gonna feel really spoiled with this is a mac and cheese cup with macaroni and cheese for lunch. Yum. Okay, now let's put this away. Okay, let me start putting stuff away that I'm not gonna use. How's that? Okay, so this one is a chicken and black bean burrito bowl. What? Yes. So I'm gonna do 1/4 cup of chicken. The chopped chicken, it's the diced chicken. It's absolutely wonderful. It does not have any seasoning, so you are gonna need seasoning. And I want, and bouillon. It's gotta have a little bit more chicken flavor. And because this is a burrito bowl, I'm gonna use this bouillon. This is by Knorr. It's the tomato, but it's got chicken bouillon and tomato flavoring, okay? So I want that in there. You can do it however you want, but. And we need garlic. Let's open up the big side here. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic. Absolutely. We need, oh, hold on. We need our black beans. And these are instant black beans from Thrive. Super easy. 1/4 cup of black beans. And then I've got the instant brown rice as well. That is ready to go. Yum. I'm probably going to put a little bit more of the brown rice. Okay. Whoops. That goes there. And this can go over here. I need some tomatoes. I love tomatoes in my burrito bowl. I need some onion. Okay. And I want, where's my green onions? Hold on. My green onions, right here. I want some green onions and some peppers. About a tablespoon of the green onion tops. We need some peppers. Okay, hold up. Some cumin. Okay, so green peppers. You can put red peppers in there. I'm gonna stick with the green peppers. About 2 tablespoons. And I don't mind, they come in strips. These green peppers come in strips. I don't mind if they're, you can use the green chilies. Thrive has great green chilies. I just happen to be out, and I was shocked that I am out. We're gonna put a little bit of cumin in there because I love the flavor of that. About 1/2 teaspoon. All right. And then this is a delicious seasoning. It's a wood-fired chili seasoning. Oh my gosh, by Kinder's. It's delicious. So a heaping teaspoon of that. And I'm gonna, again, add a little bit of black pepper. Maybe 1/4 teaspoon. All set. Am I missing anything here? I don't think so. I think we got it. Oh, you know what? A little bit of Mexican oregano. Hold on. Mexican oregano is a must in any dishes that have a little bit of Southwest, or I don't know, yeah. It needs it. Okay, that is done. Again, I'm going to fill this up, and it's going to expand. I don't want it like a soup. I want it to refresh everything, and that's a meal by itself right there. So absolutely wonderful burrito bowl. You could add fresh veggies if you want. I'm going to choose to stick with what I've got right here. Okay, so tomatoes, onions, maybe I'll add some peppers. Let me add some red bell peppers. I think I might like that as well. And I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to make a fried rice dish. So I want 1/2 cup of the instant brown rice, okay? Half a cup. And oh, this is so good. I use this, this is a lettuce wrap seasoning. I love this. And so you could just spoon this into lettuce wraps as well, but this seasoning blend is delicious. So I'm gonna use a tablespoon of that. It also calls for a tablespoon of brown sugar, but I'm gonna use Swerve brown sugar. So sugar-free brown sugar. And let's get a tablespoon of that. Or not quite a tablespoon. Let's do it. Let's do I don't want it too sweet. Let's do a half a tablespoon of that. And you want to kind of mix that, even though you're going to mix it. I want to kind of pre-mix it. Okay. I need, come on, garlic. Another half teaspoon of garlic. Gotta have garlic. We need some toasted sesame seeds. And this is brand new, so I may have to conquer the world here to try to get this lid off. You know how these are. Okay. Toasted sesame seeds. So a few shakes, about 1/4 teaspoon of that. I need green onions. I want a tablespoon of those. Yum. I need some chicken, because this is a chicken fried rice. So 1/4 cup of chicken for that. And we're going to add a ton of veg. So green bell peppers. Just, you know, a tablespoon of those, just for flavor. And red bell pepper. Again, just break them up into pieces that you like. I also always have in my fried rice, I always have peas and carrots, right? It's hard to do fried rice without peas and carrots. So let's do a tablespoon of peas. You don't need very many to make it right. Let's do a tablespoon of carrot. And these will also add some sweetness to this. Okay. And last but not least, I need my Thrive celery. And I'm putting a good handful. I love celery, so I can't get enough of it. And you're just, when you add water to this, you're just going to add water to just barely cover it. It's not, and as it refreshes, you can expand on the water, but you really, it's super easy. A little bit of Chinese 5-spice, not much. This goes a long way too. Okay, and we should be good to go. A little bit of Chef's Choice, because it's good. And that meal, I'm going to bring some lime, because I can squeeze lime on there if I want to. I can actually bring some lettuce cups on that side if I want to, and have it in a lettuce wrap. Yeah, anything you want to do. Honestly, the world is your pickle. Okay, so I've got 4 lunches so far, and I think I'm gonna stop there, because I've still got 2 containers of cup of soup. So what I'm gonna do, so I know I have enough pasta, is I'm gonna grab the pasta, because those didn't have very much pasta in them. I'm gonna grab the pasta, and this is just a little pastini. It's the melon seeds. So I'll put for two tablespoons per cup of soup, and then that'll be a hearty deal added to it. Where's my lid? Okay, I need a lid. Here we go. So that's going with me to work as well. Okay, so there's my lunches for the week. They're already done, and absolutely tons of ideas. Actually, you know what I am going to do? I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do a soup, but I'm doing it using the rice. So I'm going to do a brown rice turkey and brown rice soup. So almost 1/4 cup of the brown rice. We're going to do turkey, diced turkey, and come on, about 1/4 cup. I like a lot of, I prefer quite a bit of meat when I have a soup. I don't know. I want to know that I'm eating, you know, soup with meat in it. Peas, I don't need too many of those. About a tablespoon. One man down. Okay. Carrots, same way. Tablespoon of carrots. And I need my chicken bouillon. Chicken bouillon. Yum. I'm going to use a heaping teaspoon. Actually, a heaping teaspoon of chicken bouillon and some chef's choice, a couple shakes of that, some garlic. I need some onion, right? And oh, one of my very favorites from Thrive. I mean, I love all their veggies, but I have to have celery and I have to have zucchini. And so I'm down to the last bit of zucchini. So I am ready to refill my container. So I love zucchini in my turkey soup, even when I make it from fresh. So zucchini, and now I need celery, and we're done. We got a delicious turkey, vegetable, and brown rice soup, right? About 1/4 cup of celery. I can't have too much celery. If you're not a celery fan, you can leave it out. All of this is interchangeable. So anyway, oh, maybe a couple of tomatoes. Want a tomato in there? Let's put a couple of tomatoes. This is probably enough soup for 2 people, just so you know. All right. So there you go. I am super excited to bring you all these ready to go prep ahead meals using Thrive and adding to what I've already done. So literally when I go to work, I will have all this in my locker. It'll be ready to go, and I don't need refrigeration, nothing. All I'm going to do is add boiling water to the mix, and I'm happy to have it. And I've got enough to share. So there you go. There's 5 meals ready to go, and supplementing the ones that I've already got at work. All right. Guys, I hope this inspires you to step outside the box you might be in and try your hand in prepping ahead. Prep some meals ahead. Honestly, you can't go wrong. And if you don't like it, the next time add or subtract something, you know, and maybe come up with some new ways to use your food storage and keep it in rotation. But also, you know, if you do have to use it and depend on it, you've got recipes in your arsenal. You know what you can do with it. All right. I can't wait to see you next time. And if you'd like to see me make any of these and see how they come out, let me know.